recording button and not the actual start streaming button. Damn. Ah.
Very, very close.
Hello to Discord, Twitch, will you work for me? I love how the like
You're already streaming.
like the collection of games that this is under is like, oh, visual novels that I got on sale. Like it's like the thing I do, but like this I got for free. The ultimate sale. No money. Anyway, say hi, the two people I have here.
Hi.
It appears I have Cleo and an old man.
Ooh.
An old grizzled man who lives in a lighthouse, apparently. Hello, old grizzled lighthouse man. How are you?
Old grizzled lighthouse, man? Where'd the lighthouse part come from?
I don't know. I don't know. Genuinely. All I heard was Cleo saying, hi, and then Shrimp going, hi. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, hi there. We have a new person to read the next, the newer one. We're not gonna read through the, beginning of it. We're just gonna go straight to it. So we have... Oh, I thought that said the beach. That says the shore. Fuck! Now I gotta change my title again. Damn it.
Well.
Damn it! I thought it was the beach. It's the shore. God damn it. Fuck! Okay, so we're running from the, someone who scares us, and we made a deal, and now we're running away to escape this deal. We are going to the shore. Okay, so you want to go to the shore. Good idea. What will you discover? There, I wonder. This night is far from over, and there are any number of adventures still waiting you. I hope that you have prepared yourself in advance, and I do hope for your sake that you have learned how to swim. I do want to do this real quick, hold on. I have a sneaking suspicion that this skill might come in handy. You follow the path which leads to the shore, supporting yourself. Am I audible? Am I audible? Hello? Oh. Everything broke. Why did everything break? What the fuck? Help. Help. Everything fucking broke. Help. Everything broke. I don't know what happened. Everything just died. It's so strange. So strange. Like, everything is gears now. Everything is gears. It's still gears. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? God damn it, Kenzie. Stop chewing on my internet. God damn it. Ah. Fuck. Damn it. Kenzie chewing on my internet. I can't fix this. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm gonna have to just... Oh god. Help. Oh, you are back. You're back. Okay, thank you. Say hi, everybody, once more to see if they're in your reactives are in sync.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Oh, right. I forgot to introduce you. So, this, Cleo, Cleo, introduce yourself to everyone.
I'm Cleo.
Yeah. And Shrimp, introduce yourself and say what you do normally.
I am a shrimp. I art, and I play Minecraft and Roblox a lot.
Epic.
It's fun, I swear.
Epic. Epic. Yeah, Shrimp is the artist I'm commissioning for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's me.
No one will get to see it until like June or something. Probably May.
It's okay.
What if I want to see it sooner?
No.
Can I get a
No.
sneak peek?
Even if it gets finished before, I'm not gonna use it until a year. Yeah.
Things take time, guys.
Yeah, Shrimp, what's your favorite version of my model?
Probably the one with the teeth and eyes everywhere.
Of course it is. Guys, I'm special. Shrimp likes the Eldritch one.
It's pretty.
I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I'm just cool like that.
Yeah.
I'm so cool. Okay, we are. Oh my god, this. Okay, we're getting rid of this model. It's not working. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Oh my god. Die. It needs to perish now. Hold on. Steam. Kill it. There it goes. It's gone
Oh,
now.
oh.
Reactives. There you go. Boom.
It's
Hello,
funny
it's
because
me.
it worked the last moment.
I'm quiet. Damn it.
Twitch.tv/slime charmer.
I'm quiet. Okay. I'm loud now. Hello, howdy there.
Hello, loud.
Meow.
Bark.
What?
Well, I didn't know what was supposed to occur.
Okay.
Are you
Oh,
also in chat?
I love how the stream elements thing broke and it's not like oh my god, why does it do this? Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix this. Trust. If I open stream elements right here, custom command, and what if I were to just do a shit ton of spaces? Okay, I can fix this. 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 Okay. Here we go.
I believe in you. Deep
One,
breaths.
two,
I believe in
three.
you.
1, 2, 3.
Am I forgetting anything?
Okay. Here we go. That should be done. Try it again. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. How many spaces can I do? Okay. Let's try again. Will this do any... Okay. Okay, that's good, I guess. That works. Okay. Okay. Back to reading. Back to reading the Yuri. I almost said Yaoi, and I was like, whoa, that's not... Man, I
Yeah.
can't believe... Yuri Erasure, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be horrible.
You follow the path which leads to the shore, supporting yourself on weary, aching limbs which feel ready to snap at the knee beneath the burden of your weight. You're a little more than a wisp of a girl, but you have been running for so very long and your feet is so very numb. You feel like a great lumbering thing. You need to lie down and quickly. You only hope as you knew I'm being advertised gambling. No, I'm so sorry. You only hope as you continue to run that you'll find a means to escape your current predicament by the shore. You do not know what awaits you, but you have a vision of a harbor extending out to the horizon, creating the fleet of white-sailed fishing vessels. Surely there will be a kindly fisherman. Men? Why is there a man in this game now? Ew, get that out of here. This is Yuri. I don't want to see a man in my Yuri game.
I agree. What is this
Get
tomfoolery?
What is this what is this false advertising? Who will be willing to take you far, far away on his boat, to a place where your pursuer will not be able to find you? You can imagine, too, the face of this kindly fisherman, a face you have lifted from the fairy tales you read in abundance as a small child. He'll have a thick, bushy eyebrows and a dark brown beard streaked through with gray. An older man? He will look intimidating at a glance, but he will be fiercely protective of you, just like a father. You do not know what fathers are supposed to be like. You are only imagining. It is your imagination, however, which grants you the strength to need to keep going. You run to the shore. It takes some time before you finally emerge from the woods, but finally, you do it. How much time, you ask? I cannot answer that. Did I not say that time had begun to lose all its meaning?
You
The
did
forest is behind you now.
the village previously, right?
Huh?
You did the village previously, right?
Yes, we did do the village.
Then I believe, if I remember correctly, last time the protagonist imagined a mother, and this time they imagined a father.
Yes,
I just
I did notice that.
I thought that was something interesting.
Yeah, last time it was very much, it was the nun or something.
Uh, they imagined like a mother
Oh,
washing clothes,
yeah, a washerwoman, and
handmaiden, I
then she
think.
was like, "Oh wait, but what if it was a nun instead?" I remember
Yeah,
this.
once they stumbled across the church.
Mm-hmm. And then she found the grave digger, who then killed her by burying her alive. Whoops,
The most
man.
comfy way to die.
The most comfy way to die. It is still cold though. It's still foggy. It is still dark too. The sun is yet to rise. Let me turn the music for this game up. Ooh, that is loud. Never mind. Whoops.
Maybe not all the way up, just a little bit up.
You can
'Cause I
see
like
the
the
moon
music.
more clearly now as it... yeah. It's loud. You can see the moon more clearly now as it hangs above your head, round as an pearl, or an orb. Ponder the orb. Shrimp, are you pondering the orb?
I'm so pondering it.
I'm pondering it so hard. What about you, Cleo? Are you pondering the orb?
Yes, I'm pondering the orb.
What are you pondering the orb about?
Good question. What am I having for dinner, I guess?
What are you having for dinner? Kenzie. Shrimp. Now you now you ask the now you ponder the orb.
I ponder how much flesh I can fit in my hands.
How much flesh?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Your model's got a lot going on, Slime.
I'm sorry. What, like
That's what I ponder.
the art one, like the art you're drawing, or like my model, like the one I'm using
Your
right
model
now?
the one you're using right now.
Yeah, it's because I'm talking.
I'm just pondering how much flesh could fit in my little hands.
The shrimp is out for blood. That's terrifying.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. No. Oh.
The moonlight shines down upon the vertiginous cliffs which plummet sharply downwards to an array of sharp, spiky rocks below. You felt upon escaping the woods a degree of hope, but the sight of this weather-blasted cliff gives you a pause. You inhale, then you frown. Now what are you to do? You do not think this plan of yours through very well. Ah! Angelin is made from bones! I'm not bones.
Oh.
Not that you had much in the way of a plan in the first place. There is a little way of a civilization here. The cliffs are far from the village. How far? You do not know. And you cannot see any houses. Where exactly will you rest your weary head, and what of your weary legs? Pitifully, you look around. There is nobody to your east, nor is there anybody to your west.
Oh.
There is no point in
Me.
looking south. That is the way you came. And when you look to the north, the world falls away from you. Skeleton's final form. What is this, Digimon?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that would be awesome if it's like, yeah, it's Pokemon, but it's a horse, and then it turns into a skeleton horse, and then it turns into a goopy, gelatinous horse, like or a horse made out of glue.
I would get hungry.
At the glue?
Did you say a horse made out of glue?
A horse
Yeah.
made out of glue. Glue horse.
I would think it looks like frosting or gummy
I think that's just
bear.
a regular horse.
Horse. Hans.
Oh yeah,
Jose.
that's how glue's made.
Jose.
Yeah.
The cliffs are too steep to scale, and it is too dark. Naturally, there is not a soul here to help you. You're on your own. You feel so overwhelmed, you could very well cry. Do not cry, however. You know the tears that you don't have time to cry. You have to lock the fuck in. You got yourself into this mess. Now you need to get yourself out. I was joking. You do not actually have to lock in. You can cry. Crying's allowed. It is this thought in mind that you inhale a lungful of salty oceanic air. Then you begin your exploration in earnest. You keep away from the edge of the cliffs, afraid that you might slip and take a sudden, unfortunate tumble into the abyss below. Yo, Silksong mention. Hollow Knight mention. You're not as attached to your mortal body as some humans are. You do not want to die. So at the village, you were Jesus. I'm not Jesus. That was a joke. There's no Jesus going on. No Jesus here.
Oh.
No Jesus here. No Jesus. No Jesus here.
Sometimes I like to think I'm Jesus.
Oh my god. It's Jesus. I'm throwing my throwing my wifey worked. What?
You're throwing your meat.
What? What you got?
I
there?
heard something different.
Would you like chocolate? There you go. This is a bee. This only chat. Who are we this time? We're a woman. You know what? This is me. I'm the one I'm the one flirting with women, and it is this time of self-preservation which compels you onwards. You glance this way and that, depressing the tall grass beneath your shoes as you search for a place of shelter. Surely there must be somewhere. Under the sea. Under
Under
the
the sea.
sea.
Under the sea.
You cannot see any likely looking settlements, but what is that over yonder? Could that be a roof? You hurry onwards. Bro, this looks like the shack from Milo and Otis. You hurry onwards, hope... But I don't think anybody will get that reference. I'm so sorry. Until at long last you reach your destination. There's a house after all. Out here in the wilds, though it doesn't look at a glance... It doesn't, at a glance, look very welcoming. The solitary house that you have discovered not so far from the cliffs is rather unremarkable. It is so small and squat and cannot imagine it contains within it more than one floor. You cannot even imagine that it contains much more than one room. Though it is dark, it's not dark enough to mask that the cottage has something of a slant to it. It is leaning blissfully to one side, like a drunken sailor. What do we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? The thatched roof, meanwhile, which tops this dwelling, has certainly seen better days. There is a hole in the thatch. There are several holes, in fact, and parts of it look particularly bare, almost bald. That is rather concerning. Should it rain, you will not be properly protected from the elements. Can you really stay the night in such a place? You have some misgivings, but do your misgivings matter? Really, when there is nowhere else to go? It is not as though you have any other options. It is with the sensitive feet, therefore, that you approach the cottage, which sticks out of the earth like a tombstone. Part of you wants to turn back, but you know that would be foolish. The windows of the cottage are dark, but that does not necessarily mean it is empty. It is rather late at night, after all. Whoever lives here, if indeed anybody does live here, might be asleep. You cannot imagine the owner of this cottage will appreciate being roused so very late at night. You cannot let yourself worry too much about the small details, however. Otherwise, you'll never get anywhere. You swallow. The taste of the salty sea breeze is pungent in the back of your nostrils. Then you rap the knuckles of your right fist on the door. You rap quietly. You just beatboxing outside the fucking door. Please stop beatboxing, my father's dying. But you do not hear any resultant shuffling inside the cottage. Perhaps you do not use enough strength. Perhaps you're not rapping hard enough. Quick, break it down for me. Cleo, rap.
What rap?
Cleo, quick rap for the audience.
Oh wait,
Spit some
they
bars.
can't hear me.
My name is Cleo and I'm here to say.
No, I'm not even going to try that.
I love Gary in the best of ways. There's so much and so many kinds to choose.
You use your own name for this rapping.
Huh?
Use your own name for this rapping.
No. No, Cleo likes it.
Why not?
Yo, I've seen Cleo stuff. Cleo playing some silly Yuri games. Just to look into Cleo's sick and twisted mind.
Sick and twisted, excuse me.
Emboldened, you rap on the door for a second time, more loudly this time. Surely if I fucking have a rap battle with the door, just a Friday Night Funkin' overlay appears, rap with the door doing.
Beep,
Oh
beep,
my
beep, beep,
goodness.
boop.
Beep, beep, beep,
DDR.
boop. Guys, look, I'm rapping against the door. Beep, beep, boop. Beep, 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 boop, beep,
Oh.
boop, bop.
Oh my god.
Beep, boop, beep,
You're
boop,
doing
beep,
it.
boop, bop. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, bop. How much for you to call Cleo cute? Cleo, you're so cute.
Huh?
Cleo's so
Huh?
cute.
Huh?
Where'd that come from?
Kenzie asked me to.
Oh.
I will
Hello.
compliment and flirt with anybody if just asked. At this point, I have no price. I'm so sad and lonely.
Oh.
This is a joke.
I was gonna ask.
Perhaps the cottage is unoccupied after all. Or maybe they were ignoring my rapping. Also, Starmer, I got to thank you. Ooh, what do you gotta thank me for, Jack? What you thanking me for? What you thanking me for? What you thanking me for? Did you win the lottery using the numbers of your followage date? In which case, I would like half of it, please.
Oh my god, slime's dying.
Help! Oh fuck! Water! Water!
Drink some water, do it. Just take a little sip.
Take a little sip. I need it. I need it. Okay. Perhaps the cottage is not occupied after all. The unclaimed luggage site you told me about. Oh, yeah, the unclaimed luggage site. Yeah, no, it's a really cool site. You knock for a third time, then wait. The third time, as they say, is the charm. But for all that, your knocking goes unanswered. Take a sip of the ocean. Take a sip of the salt water. Go ahead, take a sip of the ocean. You'll start to fall in love. It's a magical salty potion. Yeah, those are the words.
Where's that
totally.
from?
It's the fucked up lyrics of Black Magic, the song. I got a good deal on some headphones I really wanted, but couldn't get. Oh my god, Jack! Good for you. It's called Black Magic. What? The unclaimed luggage?
Mm-hmm.
Take a sip of the secret potion. Don't fall in love. Unclaimed luggage is a site where, if somebody leaves like luggage on an airplane or something and they don't come to claim it, then they send it to this website / company who sells it for a cheaper price, mostly like 20-30% off retail, to anybody who wants it. You can find really good stuff. I found my my old Switch on air for like 75 bones. I think it was like 75 to 100 and something. I know I paid a lot on taxes and shipping, but like overall I saved a lot of money on it.
Is this an advertisement?
No, listen. Okay, I'm just saying, if you want to look for something and you're like, damn, everything is too expensive, and people are like being weird on eBay and stuff, and you just want to browse a website that has stuff that people lost, and you're like, man, these people were irresponsible and lost Mario Odyssey for the Switch. I really want that copy for $12. Give it to me. I always wanted to buy Mortal Kombat for the Switch. Don't do that.
I actually have one of the Mortal Kombats for the Switch.
Oh my god, you poor soul. Well, nobody can say that you didn't try. More intrigued now than anxious, you finger the handle. Your fingers find the handle of the door, you pull it down, and to your surprise and yield easily. We're moving on. We're moving. It almost feels as if it was preordained. We're ignoring what I said. We're moving on.
I don't think we can ignore that one, Slime.
No. No.
Chat, clip that.
No, we didn't do anything. You step inside the cottage, which is very dark, and glance around. Well, this is a Yuri game, so I guess we're gonna be doing some kind of stuff like that. Our hands were being put to work. Picking up seashells, of course, because we're on the shore, and everyone knows that the seashells are on the seashore. It's hard to see, given the lateness of the hour, but the cottage's interior is about as inspiring as its exterior. Which is to say, not very. It is a very bit as small as cramped as you fancied when you observed it from the outside. I'm expecting the love interest to be a crab that shows up and be like, "Hello, it's me, the crab."
A crab?
Oh, that'd be
would
perfect
you like
for
to
me.
flirt with me? You would. Oh my god, Shrimp X Crab when?
Oh.
Shrimp self-ships with Mr. Krabs confirmed.
He was a very tender man.
He's a very tender man! He tastes delicious looking at the cooked Mr. Krabs. Yum.
And butter.
Butter. My lobster's too buttery. Only downside is that it will arrive in a week.
Ew.
I will not clip that due to the favor Slarming did for me, of course. I have gained favor. Oof. There are a few cupboards which line the walls, a wood fire which has been extinguished, and a straw pallet on the floor which must function as a bed. Your search is unsuccessful, however, when it comes to trying to locate other humans, the crab in the corner. You cannot find another soul. Surely. So what I'm imagining right now is that this shack is just... I don't know if y'all have seen Series of Unfortunate Events or read the books or seen the Netflix show, but there is a scene in both
I've
where
seen a
they
bit
go
of
to...
the
They go to the academy, and there's like... Oh, these are spoilers. The show and the books have been out for years. You better have partook in them. If not, too bad. There's a part where the Baudelaire triplets get to go to like an academy, and they can't afford like the premium housing, so they're put in a shack that have like crabs or something at the bottom, like on the floor, just scuttling around, pinching them. And they're like, yeah, we have a bucket, we have a shelf, and we have the creatures scuttling around.
Gulp.
And Shrimp was also there, totally. Shrimp was also there.
shrimp was also there.
Me.
If nobody else lives here, then you might as well make yourself at home. Or as at home as one can be, I suppose, in a cramped cottage such as this with holes in the roof. You close the door behind you, then approach the straw pallet. All of a sudden, you feel incredibly weary. The tiredness that assails your limbs is absolute. So intense. So intense it overcomes the last of your concerns. You settle down upon the straw pallet, yawning as you do. It is not comfortable, but being able to lie down eases some of your aches and pain. Honestly, the sand would probably been more comfortable. Maybe a little messy, but like, sand is comfortable.
No, it's not. You're lying. You're lying to your audience.
No, have y'all never taken a nap on the sand or even on the grass? Like, just...
I have.
No.
It's kind of nice.
So,
like,
No.
when
I
You
was
wake up
good.
with sand in your butt.
With what? No. Listen. I have, in my many years of living as a human in disguise, because I'm an eldritch deity who came to Earth to experience human. Anyways, as a younger living mortal vessel, I
Lore.
passed out on the grass many times with the puppers my false family had at the time, and oh boy, those naps were really nice. I enjoyed those naps.
Mm.
There's so many grass naps. I didn't even mind the ants.
You didn't
Those
mind the little
ants
red
in the-
bumps that covered your entire body when
Oh
you
no,
woke
they
up?
never bit me. They just kind of like woke up. I woke up and they would just be like hanging out, and I would be like, oh cool. I passed out next to an ant pile. I'm so glad they didn't think I was dead and just consume me. I'm so glad. I worked so hard on this human vessel to take control of and puppet, but it would suck if the ants just ate it. I'd have to start all over, man.
Man.
Oh man. Ah.
One time I stepped on a fire ant nest. It
Oh
hurt.
my What? How does shrimp get to a fire ant nest?
A shrimp can breathe in oxygen for small increments of time.
I'm sorry, I'm imagining the fire ant nest and like a shrimp just like flailing around, plopping down on it, and then just getting devoured immediately, just gone. There's no more shrimp.
That's
Sorry.
essentially how it would go.
The
And it makes
frozen
me sad.
shrimp from Walmart. Radioactive shrimp from Walmart. Whoa,
Mm.
whoa. It is far, far better than running. Your eyelids fall shut and your lashes melt together. And soothed by the sounds of the wind, the distant rolling of the waves, you fall asleep. Then you begin to dream. It is not uncommon, of course, to dream. The best and the worst of us do it. From queens and their castles to peasants sleeping in the straw. Oh no, am I a peasant now? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh. Why, who is it to say that all of you have deserved tonight has not, in a sense, been a dream of its own? Would that make your nighttime fancies, then, a dream inside of a dream? Perhaps our dreams are empty, hollow things stacked against one another, like wooden dolls. Perhaps our dreams are empty, hollow things that we dream up in the night. A hollow night.
Oh, it's all connecting!
It's all
Hollow Knight.
connecting. Is it not a whimsical thought? Okay, so side tangent. The words whimsy and whimsical are so fun, and I love them. Use them more.
The words whimsy and whimsical are very whimsical.
Yes. How very droll. Your dreams, however, cannot be called whimsical, and neither are they particularly droll. They are not pure fabrications, for all you dream about is the 3D maze window screensaver. Imagine.
Oh my god.
Imagine just going to sleep and dreaming that, and you're just like, I can't control where I'm going. It's all random. Help. So you're saying that whimsy is whimsical? Got it. Yeah, Cleo said that too. It's so good. They are not pure fabrications, as dreams sometimes are fleeting fancies, which they never come to pass. Hey, Cleo, want to make out? That is a Kenzie request, not a me
What?
request.
I
I'm
got
reading
very
Kenzie's.
confused.
No, listen.
I
No.
got
I
very
was reading
confused.
Kenzie's.
I was like,
I was reading Kenzie's message. No, that isn't a request from me. That's a Kenzie request.
I was like, you
Bro.
should ask Kenzie first.
Wait, my plan worked. Wait, Kenzie wanted me to.
Wait, what?
I think Kenzie wanted me to wanted it to sound as if I was asking you to make out. And Kenzie, you're awful. That's terrible. If that is true, then I already have permission, but I will decline. That's insane. That's crazy. I will accept this as a diabolical plan and a joke, but I will be declining your silly little plan. It's non-canon. I do apologize. Your dreams are of a rather more pernicious sort. In your dreams, you are at a conservatory with your red hair tied back in two proper braids. Cleo, it's you again! Cleo is also here.
Oh
Wait,
my.
what do you mean? What'd I do?
You're in the conservatory. Oh, is it passing classmates? You do not want to meet their eyes. These girls with their sensible braids and their sensible shoes are mercilessly. Can I just like? Okay, it is not enough. You stumble, clumsy things that you are, and fall just like that. All eyes are upon you. They are staring at you. They are laughing at you. You lay there on the ground by the fountain, your books scattered, and your skirt in a woeful state of disarray. No, skirt can't go spin no more! Your knees hurt. Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on your sweater already. Mom, spaghetti.
I'm spaghetti.
Starts rapping at the door again.
Oh no.
Mom, spaghetti. Mom, spaghetti. Beep, boop, beep, bop. Spaghetti. Sweater.
Oh no.
Weather. Is
Oh
it
no.
bleeding? You examine your injured leg, trying not to cry, and as this transpires, you hear a voice. One of your classmates is calling out to you. Akira! Leave me alone! She has acknowledged you. You look up shyly, tears beating in your eyes at a girl taller than you and prettier and much more refined. She extends her hand towards you. It would take 14 hours for some carnivorous ants to eat a single peeled shrimp from the Walmart. Oh my god!
How do we know this information?
Jesus Christ, Shrimp looking in horror at this message. What the fuck? 14 hours to cannibalize one of my people? They're monsters! What? Do they enjoy taking their time?
How long for them to
eat a dragon?
Well, I was gonna ask how long for them to eat a chicken head.
You're right, because chickens and dragons are related.
Yes.
She extends her hand to you. Does she mean to help you? It cannot hurt to try, can it? Hesitantly, you reach out to extend her offered aid, but then she says, "Psych!" Her fingers curl around yours tightly, perhaps too tightly. Her nails dig into your skin. It hurts. Deftly, the girl pulls you to your feet. Your legs feel weak from your fall, and your knee is still aching, still bleeding. You stumble, feeling out of sorts, but you are not afforded much of an opportunity to gather your bearings. The girl's hands are on your shoulders. She is laughing at you. Then she is pushing you. The sound of the fountain and the running water which drums against its basin is all of a sudden very loud. It is overwhelming. It surrounds you. Then it engulfs you. It is cold as ice and you cannot breathe. Yeah. You are the daughter of Poseidon. Welcome to Camp Half-Blood.
Oh.
The rushing of the water continues, echoing in your eardrums over and over, and then... No. You do not want to remember this. What good will it do? It is in the past, where the past dots remain. You are never going to go back, not even in your dreams. It is this determination which forces you back into the world of the waking with the start. You gasp like a fish, you gasp like a shrimp as you sit upright, your eyes unnaturally wide. You feel wearied from the lack of a sleep, and half-lidded eyes you glance about. It is still dark inside the cottage, and sky visible from beyond the windows splashed still with stars. How long were you asleep? You're not sure. Your dreams are so very detailed. It really did feel that you had been transported to a different time, into a different place. When you inhale, you can taste rank, fetid water in your mouth. Tentatively, you pat yourself down, your finger trailing against the front of your uniform. So vivid was your dream, you half expected to find your clothes are damp. This is not the case, however. You are, in fact, perfectly dry. Well, now what are you to do? Will you go back
Not
to
for
sleep?
much longer.
Not for much longer, for now. That sounds like the best option available to you. You are very tired, but your sense feel too overwrought all of a sudden for sleep. You do not think you could bear it. On unsteady legs, you rise to your feet, then stand by the window. You look out to the starry sky and to the pitted moon which hangs amongst them, and you frown. You can hear the wind outdoors howling like an injured animal, and more softly the ebb and flow of the waves as they meet the cliffs. Wave the swallow? The bird. But that is not all. What does that sound? Yeah, everyone knows Shrimp's favorite character is clearly Rouge the Bat. No,
What? What do
I
you
wonder
mean?
I wonder how I figured that information out.
What? No.
Slarmer, if you were to be a warlock patron, what would your boons and spells be, and what would you require as offerings? I would simply take bones, most likely teeth, and any boons would probably be anything summoning related. Not a lot of projectiles, very much. So how do I put this? Like, there would be like ranged attacks and stuff, but not projectiles. Like, it would be very connected to the earth. Like, oh my god. I have something in mind of just a large fissure of tentacles breaking into the ground and dragging anybody into the earth to be entombed. That's what my vision is. Would you offer head pats as a boon? Yes. The tentacle head pat. Why? It's almost like singing. Holy shit! It's Shrimp! Shrimp singing. Sing for me, Shrimp. Sing for me, my angel of music. Cleo, your turn. Sing.
I turn.
Yes, sing.
Only in my darkest moment.
Of course, I fucking knew it was gonna be this December.
What's wrong with this December?
Fucking knew it, girl. I listened to this song this morning. If you make a sheet for that, I will use it for my next character for tabletop games. I do not know how to make a sheet for anything.
I know how to make a sheet of pizza.
I would love pizza, actually.
Damn, pizza actually sounds good right now.
Yo, y'all want to order a pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, one moment. Hold on. What kind of pizza do you want?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni?
And mushroom.
Sure.
Mushroom.
Triple Ducker Deluxe.
So we can only get one topping. Y'all want y'all okay with just a pepperoni pizza?
I'm good.
I hate this
I'm good
family.
with that.
You hate this family.
Yeah.
Are you okay with pepperoni? I can get I can get like a meat lovers pizza. Y'all want a supreme pizza?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get a supreme pizza here. Hold on. Oops. Sorry, I'm doing this online. We're getting a pizza. That's not what I wanted.
Wait, we're actually getting a pizza?
Well, everything is closed, but I can do the next best thing. Okay, everyone, here you go.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Move you right there.
Oh.
There you go. You get to enjoy the pizza. Oh, yeah. I'll put it right in between you so you can snack on the pizza. Let me move the pizza once more. Here you go, Cleo. There's the pizza. Enjoy.
I just put my head near the side of the pan and just started chewing on it from
There's your pizza, guys. Chat, I'm sorry y'all can't have any pizza. This is just for my guests here.
Nom.
Nom 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 nom.
Don't worry, chat. I'll enjoy it for enough for you two.
Yummy. Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, I love Supreme Pizza. The voice is far away enough that you cannot pick out any individual words, nor even the individual syllables, but there is a haunting quality to it. Debates breaking through the window and having a bite of pizza. Oh my god! Kenzie, you have access to the voice channel! The singer, whoever they are, possess quite the pretty voice. High and clear like a bell. The sound is a melancholy one which stirs your heart. Curiosity takes root inside you. Decides against it since I'm a vegetarian. You're a vegetarian? Some Kenzie lore. Neato.
Ring a ding ding.
Ding ding.
Oh, I don't have any money.
What do you mean you don't have any money?
Pay for the pizza.
Oh, you tried to buy a pizza just now?
Yeah, I'm poor.
Oh my
I was
god.
really in the
Did you get
mood.
these?
Well, don't worry. You'll get, I think it's $25 soon.
That makes
I
me
think
happy.
so. I think so. Wait, it was 50-50. I can't remember if I'm supposed to give you 25 or like 15. It's like either 15 to $25. I don't remember though.
It all just kind of blends together, you know.
The numbers, I think it's like $6-7.
Wait, can I tell your chat a joke?
What is it problematic?
I'd love to hear a joke.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, good. Tell the joke.
Do they usually make problematic jokes?
I'm gonna make a joke. Ready, guys?
Okay.
What do
Yeah.
you call the number 7 with a fever? A 6-7.
What the fuck? That's good.
I just
That's
died inside.
that's terrible. That's fucking.
Aw.
You don't have any pizza. Why did you order? Throws pizza at the
That's an
ground.
amazing
I hate this
quality
fucking
joke.
job. Pizza. If you don't have pizza money, why did you order? Yeah. Curiosity takes root inside you as it did during the fateful day you found that book in the library. Logically, you know you should not go outdoors to seek the source of that singing, but emotionally, yeah, this is another matter altogether. You really should have learnt your lesson by now. You should know better than to go sticking your nose into business which does not concern you. But naughty little girls such as you never do learn. What?
It's fine, Charmer. You smell.
I smell. I can't see.
I love.
Kenzie actually can't have pizza. I gotta move Kenzie out of the way. Kenzie has to. Here you go. You
Wait,
gotta be
you can't have
right
pizza?
here.
Wait, why can't you have pizza?
Kenzie is a vegetarian and cannot eat the supreme pizza.
Oh, because there's meat on it.
Yeah, it's got pepperonis and sausage on it.
Yeah, as I said, the only meat I can eat is my wifey's.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Help. 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 Actually, now that I think about it, I don't want you anywhere near me either. Go to the corner. Go to the corner. Go to the corner.
Yeah, that's-
Go over the
Wait,
corner.
hold up. Now I have to check stream to see this.
Go to the
I've
corner.
been
Oh.
banished to the corner.
Is that horny jail?
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Hold on. Actually, I can fix this. I can fix this. So,
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I don't have a jail image, but I think I do have a... Okay, that's not it. Where is it? Ah, my circle is gone! Hold on, maybe I can find it again. Oh no, it's gone! Aw, man! My circle!
It's not good.
Darn. It's fine. I can... Maybe I can find a transparent PNG of prison bars. Transparent prison bars. Okay, maybe this will work. There we go. Let's try once more. Image. Okay, thanks for not doing what I wanted you to do. Browse. You are not transparent. I could... That's just straight up not transparent. Okay. That's not transparent at all. Welcome to prison, everybody!
Oh, I thought you were saying transparent, as in, like, apparently it's trans.
No. Those prison bars are not transparent. I give up. Oh, just... You're a free roaming prisoner, I guess.
Wait, why did I have an egg? Why not the shrimp?
Shrimp. Shrimp eggs.
Man.
You crossed... men. You crossed the old fisherman's cottage as... No! No men here! This is Yuri!
Oh yeah.
Then you reach for the
Well, I
handle of the door.
entirely came here to tell Slimer she smells, so.
That's so mean. Why? I just showered. I just took a shower before this.
Yeah, as I said, you smell nice.
Oh. I smell I smell like purple. I wish I was lying. Everything I own, every soap, shampoo, everything is purple.
Everything is purple?
Yes, the flavors matter not. I look for a purple bottle and I grab it. It just magically works together. I'm just saying, like, if I want to smell like purple, I just grab purple stuff. They handle the presses easily.
Stuff that smells like desserts.
Yes. Handle the presses easily enough beneath your grasping fingers and the door opens with a click. I just want to see who Shrimp is voicing already. Please, Shrimp is lonely and sad, not voicing a fish.
Shrimp, are you lonely instead?
Yeah, the ocean is just so big, you know.
Are you also sad and lonely?
Contrary to the saying, there's not a lot of fish in the sea. I'm so sorry. There may be, but they're all avoiding me.
Yeah.
The rest of the world yawns before you, framed in the door. All of it bathed in moonlight. It's Googly! You thought it was cold inside the old cottage, but it is colder still now the door is open.
Oh, Googly's here!
An unpleasant
Googly.
wind rushes forth to... Wait, is Googly in the call?
No, Googly's in the chat.
Okay,
It's
I was
just
about
that
to
I
say...
only just saw it.
Jack,
how you
shout
say
out to
this, so
Googly!
quickly.
Actually, hold on. Maybe I can do this right now. S-O... Googly... A-M. There you go. I did it! And also, S-O... M-X... Artsy Shrimp. Yes.
Oh, I'm dehydrated. I need to get water.
Water! Feed yourself!
Water.
Hydrate! I wonder what Cleo was playing.
Me?
Yeah, what
Right now?
does Twitch say you were playing recently? No game.
Oh, no, I haven't streamed. I haven't streamed anything.
No game.
Thank you for saying
I
that.
do love.
I was so thirsty.
I do love just shouting out someone who's not streaming. Well, who's not done anything. It just says no game.
We're playing no game.
If I were to stream something, I would probably want to stream Papers, Please, because that's something I can run.
Unlimited bacon, but no games.
Or games. Unlimited games, but no games.
It's so sad.
I saw somebody on Lines say that having a Steam library is the closest thing to having unlimited games, but no games can be.
I agree. I'm so tired. I hope I come on screen soon.
An unpleasant wind rushes forth to meet you, knifing mercilessly through the Jeff the Killer says as he Jeff the kills you.
Oh boy.
You look across the cold, inhospitable landscape, your fingers clenched into fists at your sides. Then you step out into
Are
the
you able
unknown.
to shout out yourself?
Yes, I can.
That'd be a little redundant.
There you go. No, I did it. I'm tying the gummy worm into a knot. Maybe now it'll feel like you don't know what it feels like to be broken.
Did you just shout yourself out?
Yes. You canvas the cliff face led by nothing more than that luxurious singing. So haunting and ethereal is this voice as it hangs in the breeze. It would be Jeff the Killer releases on Hulu July 8th, 2026. Would be enough to send 1,000 ships off to war. You keep walking into the night until you reach the very edge of the cliffs. I also do art commissions. Yes! Hello, Shrimp. Oh, actually, I can show right now. Everybody, this person that I'm streaming with is the one behind this. Hold on. They're the one who's doing this.
Me
They're the
scared.
Yuri today.
They drew this.
Oh,
Look at
I
my
did do
screen.
that.
Look at my screen.
I did do that.
Aw.
I'm a creative little boy, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let you
very.
go.
Oh. Oh.
Lady for my laddie.
Lady for my laddie.
We can be gods. Angry gods. Finn, let's kill the horse.
What?
Shrimp, your pronouns are required.
I use all pronouns.
So Bingus over here uses all pronouns.
Being bullied. I ruined my candle. Now it's just a mess.
Eat the candle.
I
Drink
can't.
drink the melted wax. Allow it to coat the inside of your throat so no one can ever hear your screams.
No. I have work in 8 hours. I don't want to go.
Darn. You keep walking into the. Well, you should sleep. Why are you here?
I just want to see what I could have been in a past life.
Okay. They drop downwards into the empty hair. You ought not to go any further, but the voice has yet to cease. You can still hear it echoing inside your head. It compels you to act. You look down at the shore, which seems like a dizzying distance away, then out to the ocean, which is breaking against the scattering rocks below. Your eyes narrow with determination. You reach out to touch the glowing star. Then you take a step towards the cliff.
Oh no.
The cliffs are steep and the rocks below them are sharp. You cannot see them glinting in the darkness. Their teeth jagged like teeth of hungry predators, like a big shot. The cold wind blows, rocking your hair, and you shudder from it. Your shoes were not built for scaling cliffs, and your heels do not have much in the way of purchase, particularly not with the cliffs are so steep. Clinging to the cliffs is no small feat, yet you are determined to ease yourself down onto the shore in one piece, preferably. The wind is so powerful, it feels as though there is something deliberately malicious to it. You wonder during your descent if it means to knock off your perch on purpose, to cast you down to the rocks below. Well, if that is what it wants, then you refuse to give it to the satisfaction. You can awfully stubborn at times, and now is one of them. You continue to climb. How long have you been at it now, until at long last your feet meet the shoreline below? You have made it, and you do not sustain too many injuries. Is the beach the you're at? Yes.
That's what we're in love with.
Shrimp is voicing the beach. Your palms are throbbing, your knees weak, palms are sweaty, there's vomit on your sweater already. Mom, spaghetti! Yes, after gripping the rocks, and you might have a few cuts, but your wounds are of a shallow and superficial sort. Tis but a flesh wound. Tis but a scratch. Things could have been worse. You flex your fingers, they feel uncomfortably numb, and cold alongside it. Your skin is prickling, but at least you can still feel discomfort. At least it is still attached to your bones where it ought to be. Your vital organs concealed within the hollow cavity of your body. You have a lot to be thankful for. Let me see. Any messages? No. Okay, just checking. This night has, by and large, been quite successful. There are no longer any obstacles between you and the mysterious voice which lured you outdoors. Now you must find them. You set off down the shore on the hunt of the singing voice which has captivated you so. You sidestepped sharp, jagged edges which jut out of the sand like teeth. The rocks which cannot be circumnavigated, meanwhile, you clamber over. All the while, the sound of the sea mingles with that of the singing. It provides an ethereal, haunting backdrop to your exploration, one which further adds to the surreality of your moonlight stroll. The waves lap against the shore, then recede shyly, pushed and pulled by the bleached white moon which hangs overhead. The oceans that you have seen in your library books were all blue as sapphires, but this ocean is different. It is so late at night, it looks black instead. The undulating surface of the water reminds you of a mirror, though its depths are even deeper and much more mysterious. The sense of foreboding settles upon you, and you try to quash it? What? You will not let yourself be afraid. Oh! Shrimp, it's you!
Me!
There you are, Shrimp. That's pretty. Are those teeth? Are those teeth accessories?
I would think they're bones. Probably ribs.
They're my babies.
Oh my god. You round a corner, your feet unsteady in their sensible brown shoes, and then at long last you see her. There is a woman sitting upon a rock out on the ocean. The woman's eyes are closed and her lips are parted, and her expression soulful. She is singing. Her hair, which is fair, flutters around her face like a shroud, which adds to her otherworldly aura. Her eyes might be closed, but her lashes are long and luxuriant like a doll's. Her lips, meanwhile, which are parted in song, are soft like the freshly plucked petals of flower. Her face is perfect as are her proportions. Her neck is tall and slender like a stem of a flower. As for the lower part of her body, meanwhile, well, it's nothing like anything you've ever seen before. It is here and here alone that the woman betrays your narrow human definitions of beauty, while her legs are non-existent. Rather than two awkward appendages, this woman has instead a sleek, shimmering tail of a fish. Is she not, then, a human? She cannot be, not with a tail like that. This unusual sight makes you gasp, and quite audibly at that. You do not mean to be rude, but you cannot help yourself. Humans tend to react poorly to things they do not understand. At least, you did not scream. That would have been even ruder. Shrimp, it is your time.
It's me?
Yes, it is your time.
Gulp. Oh my. What? This is my mermaid voice.
Okay, we accept this. You meant to observe the mermaid from the
Mermaid.
the
Did you
mermaid
just say
from
cow?
a distance. It's a cow. It's a sea cow, just lying on the rocks. Hey
Yeah,
girl, hey girl, you want some of this?
Oh.
But it would appear that your shocked gasp was loud enough to attract your attention. The fish-tailed vision sat upon the rock is looking at you. Her gaze is so piercing, it feels almost as if she is looking through you. Your heart seems to stop inside your chest as if by some manner of magical spell. You thought the mermaid pretty when you first observed her, sitting on the outcrop of rock, her face turned in profile. Now she is looking at you, however you can see that you are mistaken. She is not just pretty, she is beautiful. So much so it is almost unnerving. She looks as though she has stepped out of the pages of a picture book. She is simply too perfect to belong to this world. Perhaps she is some kind of vision, a waking dream, a hallucination. But no, she is none of those things. Her tail might be an impossible thing, but its scales look slick and wet regardless, like those of any fishes one might find at the market. The scales are iridescent and bathe beneath the light of the moon. They seem almost to glow. The sight of her rather takes your breath away. You look at the mermaid. She looks back at you. You prepare yourself expecting some sort of altercation. But the surprise soon fades from the mermaid's face. Her lips, which once were pursed in a frown, now shift upwards. She is smiling. Then she says in a refined sort of voice,
My. It really is good to see a human again. Particularly a human girl.
You like girls. You're a
Everyone point and
girl
laugh.
kisser.
I was beginning to fear that your kind had all disappeared, and I would no longer have anybody left to tell me of the world above the waters.
My, this is quite the effusive greeting. The mermaid's introductory speech is positively brimming with excitement of a sweet girlish variety. My name's Rebecca. How are you? I'm the mermaid. She's rather more amicable than the fine polish of her syllables would make any suggest. You might be a well-bred lady yourself with an accent. Oh, accent, hold on.
Excuse me? Whoa, a well-bred lady?
You might be a well-bred lady yourself with an accent to match, but you cannot help but feel overwhelmed. Anxiously, you observe the mermaid, and you ask her what she means. What happened?
As to that, I am afraid I cannot say. I have been sitting on these rocks and singing for many, many nights, but nobody has come to see me. There have been no lovely humans for me to play with.
What the What the fuck? Yo! There have been no lovely womens for me to play with. What about the mice in the carpet? What mice in the carpet? What mice
What
in
mice
the
in the
carpet? What? What do you
I
mean?
heard that
What?
and I
What
didn't.
mice in the carpet? There have
Oh
been no
man,
lovely humans for me to play with.
I love Legends of Adventures.
Cleo, you read this line now. I want to see what you do.
Yeah, I'm
What I do.
curious.
I'm very curious. Yes. Curious.
There's been no love you're playing with.
I didn't. Your mic ate that. I'm sorry. Repeat it.
There have been no lovely humans for me to play with.
Aw,
Nice.
boo!
Shrimp, what the fuck? That was not. I think Shrimp was expecting the fucking drop at the play with part. Like, there have been no lovely humans for me to play with.
Yeah. Ooh, that was.
What the fuck? What the fuck? The shrimp shudder is terrifying.
It's 12 a.m., guys. I'm gonna fucking die here.
We'll move on.
I was beginning to wonder whether your kind had disappeared altogether.
Does my son have any brain cells? No.
I feared some manner of calamity had occurred while I was slumbering beneath the water's surface, and your kind had been eradicated.
You shudder, then reassure the mermaid to the contrary. You do not know about the humans that she used to speak to, but you, at least, have not been eradicated. At least not in the normal sense. Now in the bedroom! You are still here?
Yes, well, I can see that.
The mermaid answers with a light laugh.
It really is a relief. My fellow merpeople who live beneath the water told me not to worry so, but I could not help myself.
Okay, I've been gifted a gift. A gift of respite has been redeemed, so we're gonna hang out here and talk for a couple minutes. What do you want to talk about?
I sent you the link to the YouTube short. You should definitely put that on the stream.
The mice in the carpet one? Oh my god.
The
Okay,
mice in the
fine.
carpet one.
Here. Here's what we'll do, guys. Alright, just copy link. Here we go.
How many of the deviled eggs do you eat, Peggy?
Oh, like 7?
Can you make a constitution saving throw for me?
4.
Drugs hit you, and it is really good.
Oh, look at that. Look at all those little mice in the carpet.
What are you
That's
talking
cute.
about?
Are they
What
your
mice in
family?
the carpet? Excuse me, what mice
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
that's
carpet
the
are you talking about?
I love adventures of
What mice in
How many of the deviled eggs do you eat?
That's it. That's that. What the fuck? I hope I don't get struck for that.
It was funny though.
It was very funny. Was that the only message I had? I think so, yeah. Okay. Back to the game. The respite has been taken care of. I have drunken. We have watched a short for some reason.
Why not?
And we will, so because Shrimp is not, Shrimp doesn't know what my kids' names are, Tuna and Cheese Stick, I will just give, Cleo a pat. Pat. Head pats for Cleo.
Yay!
I have always been fond of you humans. It was rather sobering sitting here night after night all on my own.
Bro, I'm fucking up some dark strawberry chocolates from Lindor. I'm fucking this shit up.
I love some strawberry chocolate. It gets so lonely here.
Shrimp's doing too much. Shrimp.
I'm so tired.
Now that is an interesting turn of phrase. It catches inside your head like a burr. Aaron Burr, sir. Have you heard of it before?
Oh, dear human, did you say that you are unfamiliar with these parts? She spreads her legs so big.
What leg? She puts her tail slightly to the left.
She flops around on the rocks.
Do you not find this attractive? Are you seduced? Flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. Tell me, are you aroused?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally. I'm so attracted. Instead of "Are you not entertained?" it's just "Are you not aroused?" Thoughtless though you might be at times, you are not so very self-centered that you cannot detect the note of longing in the mermaid's voice. It is evident as she looks at you that she is hoping for a particular answer to her query. This answer, alas, is not one that you can furnish her with. You do not want to lie to her. I do want to lie with her, though. Whoa! Who said that? That's crazy! Man, it must have been the wind. That's crazy. The wind's getting really wild over here. It is after some hesitation, therefore, that you reaffirm your earlier words, though. This time, you embellish them. You tell the mermaid that you are a traveler from a far-off land, one which is very dissimilar to this one. It is not a complete fabrication. You tell her that you have only just arrived by the shore, and you are unfamiliar both with your immediate surroundings and those further ahead. If there is a village nearby, then you have never set foot in it. You do not know what this village is like, nor how many inhabitants it boasts. You do not know if a calamity, as the mermaid grimly supposed, has struck this land. But if she fears all the humans within the immediate vicinity have been laid low by some mysterious malady, then she needn't worry overly on this score. You are still alive. Are you not, you wonder, enough to satiate her curiosity with the human realm?
Yes, that is true. You are here. I am grateful, naturally, for your company. Although,
Although, wistfully, the mermaid sighs.
I was rather hoping you might be able to bring me some news of the nearby village and of its inhabitants.
Hello for everybody who wasn't here for the last stream. That village is fucked. There is one very gay gravedigger lady over there, and everyone else got by the plague.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that's the same village.
This is all news. I know nothing.
This makes you wonder. Was there a particular person from the village she was close to? Probably the dad, right? Or something like that.
Well, no, it was a lady. Wait, did she mention that yet?
Shrimp.
Whoopsie.
So, you're able to work that much out.
The mermaid answers with a small smile.
You are an intelligent one, aren't you?
Bro, is this mermaid okay? Why is she sound like that?
She's deteriorating.
Shrimp, do you want to go to sleep?
Give me like 5 more minutes. I want to see where this goes.
I mean,
If
it's
it
gonna
goes,
it's gonna take a dark turn.
am I gonna die?
Someone's gonna die.
Give me 5 more minutes.
Your past professors would beg to differ on that score. You were always awful when it comes to academics. Mathematics in particular. Oh, she is a lesbian. Okay, I got it. You could never get your head around all the numbers. You're stern, stony... very bad at math and flirting. Ah, lesbian. Got it. Your stern, stone-faced maths professor used to despair in you. But she is not here. None of them are here. It is just you now and the mermaid, and she does not need to know about your dismal academic record. You allow yourself a small smile touched by her compliment, and tell her that it is nothing more than a lucky guess.
Or guess, it was remarkably accurate. You are quite right. I did have a close friend from the nearby village. She was very dear to me.
No, lesbians. Internally, you congratulate yourself on this piece of detective work. However, how very clever you are.
Praising yourself is crazy. There are many humans in this world. Of that, I know. The human who spoke with me, however, was special. She was my human.
Fine. I could be a human. I mean, slime. I'm a slime. Fuck, I have to be a human. Damn it!
Aww.
Damn it! It should have been
Fine.
me!
Bye.
You do not fail to catch the possessive note in the mermaid's voice. Pin me against the rocks.
And I cherished her dearly.
You cherish me.
She would come to me on my rock late at night when she was finished with her chores, and we would talk. I asked her a good number of questions about the human realm and about her customs. I fear my endless inquiries must have been rather tedious, but she was always happy to indulge me. She never once scorned me for my ignorance, and neither did she make me feel like a fool. She always made time for me, no matter how many demands she had on her time.
Yo, find yourself a girl like that random village lady.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
She was a farmer's daughter. She was awfully busy from dawn until dusk, threshing hay and taking the animals out to pasture.
And then the plague got her ass.
Did it? Oh God. She told me of her work, and I marveled at her. Slender though she was, she possessed a truly tremendous amount of strength.
She pinned me down on the rocks.
Oh. I, who have lived in the ocean all my life, cannot countenance working as hard as she did, but she bore her burdens without complaining. She was whoa. She was not the prettiest human who has walked the earth, but that mattered not to me. She just called her ex ugly. Her conversation was engaging, and I knew through our continued encounters that she meant no ill will. She did not have even a single drop of malice in her heart.
The wistful manner in which the mermaid speaks of her friend makes you feel, for a few brief moments, a flicker of some ugly, primordial emotion. Could it be jealousy? It is painful, isn't it, to hear others wax poetic.
Where'd
That's
it
very
go?
loud. When you yourself have never been regarded in so intimate a manner, you have for many, many years been woefully alone. But you are not alone now. You are with the mermaid, and she is with you. You know she might prefer to be in the company of an industrious farmhand. The farmhand is not here. Where did she go?
Oh, if only I knew. She quite simply disappeared one day, almost as if she had been whisked away by a wicked spirit.
That seemed like quite the anticlimactic ending for such a close relationship. Did the farmhand not tell her companion beforehand that she might one day disappear?
No, she did not. Nothing of the sort happened. It was all very sudden.
So you ask, feeling affronted upon the mermaid's behalf. Did she not give you any warning?
Not a single one.
And when you ask, did she disappear?
I do not know, in truth. He's looking at us now. Time is a strange concept to beings such as myself, particularly as it seems to ebb and flow differently both above and below the surface.
She's looking at me, not you. She's looking at me.
Oh.
She's looking at me.
I hope she bites her lip. You humans have a strange compulsion. Oh, whoa, pin down. You humans have a strange compulsion to pin down and to place labels upon everything. You have names for your seasons, and for your months, and even for your days of the week. It is all very precise. We merfolk, however, do not bother with such affairs, perhaps because we live for so much longer than you humans do. We have no need to obsessively document our days, not when we have so many of them at our disposal.
This curious remark catches your attention. How long exactly do mermaids live for? The mermaid does not look much older than you, but you cannot help but wonder. Age gap!
My, nosy aren't we?
The mermaid asks, and she laughs, a soft tinkling sound like that of a Tinkerbell, which makes you blush.
Oh.
Were you being nosy? Perhaps you were. You've always had a thirst for knowledge, not for dry,
I bet
dusty,
you.
academic. I've had a thirst.
Hey, maybe she could quench it.
Does the rubs hands together, pulls brushes hair back, like that evil fucked up Sonic.exe image.
I
GIF,
love
I
that
mean.
image.
Literature was the only. Hold on, let me send it in the Discord. I will show you
I
what
know
I
what you
mean.
mean, the purple one. It's
Yes.
2017X.
Yes, hold on.
Love that guy.
This is what I'm doing right here.
Oh my. Me too. You and me both.
I love this game so much. Literature was the only subject you were any good at.
Where'd it go? Where are we? Where? Again, it is hard for me to quantify, but to put it in terms a human like you can understand, I suppose we mermaids can live for centuries.
Yo, what the fuck was that fucking salt behind that? But to put it in terms a human like you. And I was like, what's wrong with a human like me? I didn't know they made them like that. It's like, whoa, mermaid, hold on. Centuries? That is quite the surprise. But perhaps it should
Did
be.
you really send that GIF?
You have been subjected to any number of surprises. That's what me and Shrimp are doing to this lady right now. We're both of us in sync doing that shit.
Yes.
Leo, join us. Don't you want to join us? Join us in the this whatever this is.
In whatever this is?
Yes.
How very specific.
Okay. No, Cleo said GIF. Cleo pronounced it properly. What do you mean? Moving on.
I did say GIF.
Shut up.
I will not shy away.
I have not been waiting quite that long, however, for my friend to return to me. I think it has been but a few seasons. It might not sound like much, but never before have I been so aware of the passage of time. I have experienced any number of wants during my life, but I have never wanted anything quite as badly as I want to see her. I wish she would sit on my face.
I thought that said sit on me. I truly thought that said.
I wish she would sit with me. And she would talk to me just one more time.
I wish she would sit on me.
Oh, clip that. Oh, clip it.
Don't clip that.
Is someone else clipping that? Or
I
do I have
wish
to
she
do it?
would sit on me and talk to me just one more time.
Okay, I'm clipping that one.
But perhaps I am asking for impossibility. I've been waiting for long enough now to presume that she will not be returning to me.
Last time I asked her to sit on my face, she said it would kill me. She
I
said
fear that
she had too
something must have
much.
happened. Oh! I fear that something must have happened to her or to her family.
Our family's gone.
Yo, let me. When I say like, girl, she had all that. Like, listen, like with the fucking mermaid. Holy shit, bro, bro, that shit jiggle, bouncing. Oh my god, I'm dying.
I want this mermaid. Or perhaps to her whole village. Throbbing?
Shut up.
Your own breast.
You can hear. Ass does not exist in this sea. Okay. So here's how the conversation went. Hello, human girl, human woman, lady. What are some things that humans are attracted to? And it's like, well, you see, humans are attracted to the face, just body in general, the ass, tits, thighs. You're either an ass person, a tits person, or a thigh person. That's just how it works. It's like, what's an ass? Oh, let me show you. Damn, that's an ass. Sure is. I think I'm attracted to ass. Okay. And that's how that conversation went. Trust.
It's beautiful. I have to go. I'm so tired. I have work in the morning.
Okay. Cleo will take over.
I'm gonna
Okey-dokey.
rewatch the stream tomorrow.
Okay.
So do this mermaid justice. Good night, guys. It was an
I
awesome
will do
time
my
being
best.
here.
I will be doing the voice I did earlier for the movie.
Beautiful. Adios.
I'm gonna have to turn Cleo up then.
Hello.
Okay. You can hear the worry throbbing. Please, please.
Throbbing worry.
So potent that for a few moments you swear you can feel the depths of her sorrow within your own breath. Now you can have the pizza all to yourself. Num 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 num. Her sadness over this human girl is deep, dark thing, almost fathomlessly. You cannot let yourself indulge in it for too long. Otherwise, you fear you might drown in it. Ruefully, Rue! What are you doing here? Ruefully, you tell the mermaid once more that you cannot help her. You're only a traveler, after all. What do you know of a single insignificant farmhand in a nearby village?
Oh, that's my turn. Yes, I thought you might say that. It is quite unfortunate, but
Don't mind me cracking a chocolate ball like an egg.
ha! Why are you cracking a chocolate ball?
Oh, fuck you.
Oh well. I ought not to reflect on all that I am missing. That would be cruel, it should be, and not be fair to you either. You did not approach me, I am sure, with the hope of hearing about all of my woes. I should be grateful instead for all it is that I do have. I still have my long, long life, which stretches before me like a golden cord, and this one, I have you now.
Does she?
Do I not? I have to go soon, for my absence I've noticed. But will you not come and visit me again tomorrow night? I think I would like to. I've always enjoyed speaking to humans. You make me feel less alone.
You cannot help but feel as the mermaid absorbs you with those enchanting eyes of hers. But she does not truly wish to speak to you for your sake. She wants to use you. Oh, use me, please! Instead, as a substitute for the farmhand that has been missing so very at her. The thought stings, though you really ought to be used to it. Still, to behold in a lower esteem than a farmhand of all things, it makes your self-esteem sing. You try not to let the mermaid notice this, though. The woes of your past are not her fault, much as the woes of her past are not yours. It is silly, in any case, to be jealous of a girl who might very well be dead. That is what you tell yourself. It is the only way to prop up your bruised sense of self-worth. You would, you tell the mermaid after a pause, like to see her again. You'd like that very much.
Oh, thank you. I've been feeling very gloomy for quite some time. But seeing you has invigorated me. Finally, it feels as though I could smile again.
Did she not smile, you wonder, after her friend disappeared?
I did not. No, I did not have the heart. But I've heard the world seemed very dull and drab. Your company has cheered me immensely. This is why I like humans so much. We're not callous on feeling like the merfolk who live beneath the water surface. We're much kinder than they are.
Oh, if only she knew. If the mermaid was aware, I wonder of how petty you are, how jealous, would she still care for you? Well, that is neither here nor there. You agreed to meet with the mermaid come sundown the following night. Then make your way slow, stumbling back away from the cliffs, then the cottage you have purloined is your own. Once indoors, you settle down upon your pallet, and then you close your eyes. I forgot she was supposed to have an accent. The sighting of the wind outside and the distant rolling of the waves against the rocks do not disturb you. You feel
You
after
gave the narrator an accent?
Yeah, I forgot she was supposed to have one. You feel after the midnight encounter of the Murish kind quite at ease, perhaps prematurely so. What happens to the icy fear which prompted your frantic flight through the forest? Where is all that gone? Do you not think that you are being quite complacent? No? Oh, well. You
Maybe I should
will.
give the mermaid a Scottish accent.
The following morning when it arrives is cloudy and overcast. It is not a particularly pleasant morning, but at least it is not raining. There is some small consolation. You rise from your
You
small
rise from your
pallet,
small
stretching,
pallet.
then glance about the interior of the fisherman's cottage. You look like the place. It looked dilapidated last night, but much more of it was obscured by the shadows. But it looks even worse when subjected to the morning's light. The cottage's interior was the distinct disquieting appearance of having been abandoned in a hurry. There is broken pottery strewn upon the ground, and the singular wooden chair, which once had stood by the singular wooden table, is lying on the floor. Indian now, no. No, if that sounds Indian, I'm so sorry. I do apologize. The doors of the cupboards, meanwhile, were ajar, the shelves within distressingly bare. A quick search reveals a handful of edibles. What the fuck? What? Why are there edibles? But there is precious little to go and getting on with. The cottage. I think the reason it went from Scottish to what Jack perceives as Indian is because I didn't do like the gruff part of it. I do apologize. I was not attempting to do that kind of accent. Summon your inner stoic Navast. I don't know who that is. If you wish to live here comfortably, you'll have to look into foraging. You ate very little last night and your stomach is empty. It is malcontent rumblings of your stomach in actual fact which roused you from your slumber. But your body seems to be very far away indeed, much like the grey clouds which choke the sky, Shabra. You are not thinking of your own physical discomforts. You are dwelling instead upon the events of the night prior. You cannot help but think of the mermaid. Did you truly meet an aquatic maiden last night during the nightly stroll, when you could not sleep? It sounds unreal, especially now since the sun has risen and the shadows from the night prior have dispersed. You cannot quite believe it. Must have been a dream. But why, then, can you recall it so very clearly? You helped yourself to the scant food and the drink available to you, all the while thinking of your next course of action. Now what are you to do? Your plan, of course, is to return to the shore come nightfall so that you might once again see the mermaid, but the night will not arrive for quite some time. You need to find some means of keeping yourself occupied until then. The uninspiring interior of the cottage does not furnish you with any particular ideas, so you decide to go for a walk. Your soul still ache after the exertions last night, but if you go slowly, you ought to be alright. This is what you hope, at least. You do not want to spend much longer than you have to in a fisherman's cottage, no matter how cold it might be indoors. It's almost as cold as the inside as it is on the outside. In any case, the cottage is far too small. You leave the cottage behind you and set off. You do not know where exactly you are going, but you suppose it does not matter overly much. You do not have any particular destination in mind. Your meandering leads you to the cliffs, which are steep and sharp. The drop to the shore is a perilous one, so much so that you have to wonder at how you were able to descend the cliffs that night prior to meet the mermaid. You are rather more determined than you ever realized, though I, of course, could not have told you that much. You are surprisingly capricious for such a small, slender human. You walk along the side of the cliffs, keeping a sensible distance, away from the drop to the shore. You might have survived last night's excitement unscathed, but you did not fancy trying your luck. It would be so like you, really, to avoid a drop to your death in the darkness, only to stumble during the morning's life and take an irreversible tumble. Your fortune has never been the fairest. Your meanderings along the cliff revealed to you all manners of curious flora. You thought the night prior with the cliffs were weather blasted, but you can see now that your assumptions were incorrect. There are flowers here, very warm and bright like the sun's light during the summertime. Or you think with flush of pleasure, the fair hair of the mermaid whom you are certain you spoke to last night. These flowers are so very like hair, it is uncanny. You step towards the flowers, drawn towards them, and sink down to your knees. The tall grass brushes your ankle like a caress, the morning's dew wetting your skirt. Your clothes are getting damp, as are your legs, but you are not for this minor inconvenience. You have just had an idea. Why not make a gift for your new friend? You are sure she would appreciate it, would she not? Why would she not? She told you in a voice which was steeped with the dolor that she had been feeling lonely. You wanted to see her again, and when you see her next, you would like to make her smile. It is with this thought in mind that you begin to pick the flowers which are growing upon the cliffside. These flowers do not have thorns, and their delicate stems snap easily between your fingers. You take care when plucking the flowers to leave a substantial amount of stem intact. You will need the stem so that you can twine the flowers together. You mean to make for your mermaid a diadem, something she'll be able to wear in her hair. This tiara is certain to suit her. She is so pretty, anything would suit her. You continue to work slow and steadfast as the weak sun shines. It takes time, but you are eventually able to fashion something you are satisfied with. Your only hope the mermaid will feel similarly, if indeed she really does exist. Carefully, you pocket your makeshift diadem, then decide to forage for some food. You discover during your search some fruit trees whose sweet burdens are enough to fortify your spirits. For the present, at least. It is fortunate, really, that you are so excited about your moonlight rendezvous with the mermaid. If you were less focused upon the future and dwelt more in the immediate present, you might have more of an appetite. The emptiness in your stomach assuaged. You return to the cottage, whereat you mean to wait for the setting of the sun. This is very little to do. You soon discover in the cottage, other than checking the cupboards and sweeping the floor, occupations with both feel depressingly pointless. There are no books to read either, with which you might pass your idle hours. You do, however, busy yourself with trying to light a fire so that you might ward off the cold. The time is horribly slowing in passing, in part because you have precious little to do, but also because you cannot stop thinking of the mermaid. Will she really be able to return to the shore as she said she would? Can you really trust her? Oh, you hope that you can. If she were not present at your designated meeting place, you think you would die from disappointment. The seconds continue to trickle by unchecked by an hourglass, and as they do, the sun sinks beneath the horizon. Part of you worries, however, that it might still be too early to search for the mermaid. Will she be there yet? You sit there, your stomach tied up in anxious knots, and as you listen to the wind which buffets your windows, you hear it. The sound is faint, but you recall it well from the night before. There is a single solitary voice outdoors, tempest tossed amidst the rolling waves. The voice is a high, clear one, silvery, if indeed voices can have colors like a finely polished dinner plate in a noble woman's home. The voice belongs, of course, to the mermaid. Who else do you know with a voice as angelic as that? Relief begins to bubble up inside you, a relief so potent you feel dizzy from it. She did not abandon you after all. Why, you wondered? Did you ever think she would? She said that she wanted to see you. Did you think that a mere nicety? Buoyed as if a gentle breeze, you hurried to the door. With trembling fingers, they are trembling, I presume, from excitement rather than fear, you seize the handle and turn it. Then you step out into the dark, inky night. You walk towards the cliffs as you did the night prior beneath the cover of the inky blue sky, the wind moaning fitfully with every step you take. Your soul still ache from your expedition the day prior, but you are able to ignore the discomfort. It seems irrelevant, really, when compared to the prospect of once again meeting the mermaid. You have to know, you've known her for only one night, yet she has come to mean more to you than your own well-being. You would do anything for the mermaid if she asked it. Well, almost anything. You hurry down the sharp incline of the cliffs to the shore, almost stumbling in your scuffed brown shoes, which really were not built with rock climbing in mind. So frantic you are in an attempt. Hold on. Mermaid's acquaintance, you nearly fall. God damn it, this fucking. It is a good thing that you still have enough sense about you to regain your footing. Otherwise, this tale would come to a premature ending. Eventually, you make your way onto the shore, then approach the jagged rock where you last saw the mermaid. Like the night prior, the mermaid is perched upon these rocks, her fair hair strewn upon her shoulders. When she sees you from across the shore, she ceases her singing and her eyes light up. Or at least they seem to.
Oh. How you returned to me, my hero?
The mermaid says, and then lightly she giggles.
Or perhaps I should say heroine.
Her praise makes you blush. You do not feel worthy of it. Nobody has ever called you a heroine before. You do not even think of yourself as a heroine. If a story were made about you, you'd rather think you'd be a supporting character, one without her own voice. You are not interesting enough. The mermaid seems to think you are, though. She is staring at you delightedly as though you're the one person in the world she most wishes to speak to. The thought makes you tremble, but not as much as the mermaid's gaze. You tell the mermaid that you do not think you are so very brave, but she dismisses your awkward remark with a laugh.
I think you are. I saw the way you sailed those cliffs. I thought that was very heroic.
Oh, so she saw that, did she? Then did she see how you slipped down the cliffs, grazing your palms in the process? Or how you very nearly fell? You have never been the most graceful of girls, but to have your failings exposed before being as poised and as perfect as the mermaid, it stings a little bit more. In fact, then the resultant grazes on your palms, your clumsiness rot you. You tell the mermaid that there was nothing so very heroic about all that. You were simply excited, that is all, to see her again. You weren't thinking.
That makes two of us. I was excited to see you again.
She was.
Actually, I had a very good time speaking to you last night. I had hoped we might resume our correspondence. That is why I came to the rocks a bit earlier than usual. I was waiting for you. Did you hear my song?
Yes, you reply with a nod of your head. You heard it all the way in the abandoned cottage. I called out to you.
That was the general idea. I was singing for you.
She was. You do not think that you are worthy of a mermaid's song. But if she does not mind dedicating her voice to you, then.
Well, who else will I dedicate my voice to? There's nobody else to hear me.
That is a good point, you suppose. Shyly, you look back at the mermaid. You thank her for her song. It is very beautiful, then tell her before you can lose your nerve that you have prepared a present for her, too.
Oh? Have you really?
You have. It's a small thing. Hold on, where the fuck is it? There it is. Nothing more than a silly trinket. But if it is not too much of an imposition, then. With clumsy fingers, you reach into your pocket. For a few moments, you fret that the near fall down the cliff might have damaged the delicate chain nestled within it, but your worries are in vain. The chain is surprisingly sturdy, even given it was made with only a few flowers, and is held firm against the odds. You handle the chain with great care, all the same, however, as you hold out, presenting for the mermaid's approbation. It was for the mermaid that you fashioned the chain. You thought it would look nice nestled in her hair. Hold on. Let me figure something out real quick.
Alright.
You were pleased with the chain when you made it, but after looking at the mermaid, you have begun to reconsider. The mermaid's beauty is otherworldly, so much so it almost hurts to look at her. Your flower crown, by comparison, seems a very meager offering indeed. The longer you hold your gift out, the more unworthy it feels. Let me edit this real quick. Okay. We're gonna change this to... Okay. Okay, now it's cheaper. Okay. The longer you hold your gift out, the more unworthy it feels. You had half mine as a second elapses, snatched your silly, unholy, unworthy gift back from the mermaid before she could judge it too harshly. But the mermaid's lift cords upwards into a smile, and in a voice so full of gratitude it makes your heart throb, she says, Cleo.
Oh. Oh my. Did you make this for me?
Well, yes, you reply, still feeling a little flustered. You saw these flowers earlier when you went for a walk, and they made you think of her. Not, you hasten to add, that you think of her beauty as comparable to these flowers. They are far inferior than contrasted with her good looks. You simply thought. You are unable to get the rest of the sentence out, however, because the mermaid interrupts you, not rudely but with something resembling compassion. Perhaps she pities you. She must be able to hear how your voice is trembling. Can she also see the way your hands tremor? Oh dear. Faint heart never won the hand of a fair maiden, you see. What happened to all your confidence?
I think that your gift is wonderful. I did not at all expect it. But it really is pretty.
You look at your feet too. You look at your feet, too shy to meet the mermaid's gaze. And then you say very quietly that you are glad that she thinks so, but she does not need to spare you or your ego. You have precious little of it left as it is. The mermaid seems touched by your shyness. Perhaps she likes her prey to be self-conscious because she smiles.
I'm not simply saying things to spare your ego. I am not like that. Humans might spout platitudes as easily as they breathe air, but I do not compliment others unless I truly mean it. Is that not the point of speech? To have honest dialogue with one another? If one party in a conversation is withholding their true intention, then conversation is impossible. Playing games is a waste of my time, particularly given my time above the surface is so very limited.
Oh. You blush at this, more deeply still, and survey the mermaid beneath the full fringe of your eyelashes. Then she really does like it?
Did I not just say that? You humans are so really funny. Well, with all your second guessing. He was like that too in the beginning. I swear I just read that.
What?
Did I? Didn't I just read that one?
You did, and I clicked it, and I guess refreshed.
My friend.
The mermaid's answer is a simple one, but makes your stomach clench regardless. Yes. Her friend. How could you have forgotten about her?
She used to make me gifts too. You know, gifts like this one. She would pick flowers on the cliffs over there, where I cannot tread.
The mermaid gestures with one hand to the cliffs which tower above the shore, tall and imposing as though to stab the sky above.
And she would fashion them the crowns, like this one, and bracelets. I was appreciative of her token. You know, she was similarly shy when she first presented them to me. She did not seem to think very much of her handiwork. You and her are remarkably similar, really.
There is no guile in the mermaid's voice, but her words have rather taken the wind out of your sails. Of course, the cohort gave the mermaid gifts. Why would she not? The mermaid is beautiful. She is very beautiful, like a tutelary goddess. She seems to invite tribute simply by existing. Were you more religious, or more irreligious maybe? Might even consider worshipping her. Though in essence, it is not what you were doing with... Though in essence, is that not what you were doing with your flower crown? How silly of you to think that your idea was an original one.
I might be accustomed to gifts, but it's been a long time since any human has bequeathed me with anything. This is a this is a pleasant surprise. I am truly thankful for your kindness, dear one.
The mermaid leans forward on her rock so as to pluck the circlet from your fingers. Her benevolent smile all the while is unwavering.
And now I look at your gift more closely. I really think it has a peculiar quality to my gift. The gifts my old friend once gave me.
Now this is enough to make you start, if the touch of the mermaid's fingers upon your own was not. Could your silly gift really be better than those she once accepted?
I think so. My friend's trinkets were all rather clumsy in execution, though I cherished them nonetheless. They were very precious to me. They did not last for very long, though not when I took them with me to my home beneath the ocean. The waters soon rend the fragile links between the flower stems asunder. Your diadem, however, seems more sturdy, but it is, by the same token, very delicate. You must be very good with your hands.
You think back briefly on your disastrous sewing lessons in the past of your numerous failed attempts to thread your needle, while the other girls giggled at you, and you blush. You think about the mermaid's praise might be a touch too effusive. You tell the mermaid as much, but she only laughs.
I do not think so now.
The mermaid places your floral trinket up on her head over her long fair hair. Oh my god, it's in the art now! Then surveys you in a manner which seems almost
What button was it
coquettish.
to remove the text boxes so we could see the art?
Look.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Not so pretty. Cleo.
What do you think?
You think that the mermaid looks radiant, though. That is less because you're gifted, more because of her natural looks. You tell the mermaid this, though not in terms quite this glowing, and she giggles.
You are selling yourself too short. I think your gift is lovely, really. The flowers rather match my hair.
Yes, you answer, with a nod of your head. That is why you pick the flowers. She is all you have been able to think of.
I'm glad that you're thinking of me. In truth, I've been thinking of you. Well, I did not wish to say as much.
No?
It would be embarrassing to confess how much I have been looking forward to every evening if you did not feel similarly. I do not care to pine for humans from afar. But if you care for me as I do you, then it makes me feel less alone.
I hasten to assure the mermaid, your face aflame. Do you ever stop blushing? Goodness gracious, that you do care for her. Very much so. You have no idea. You have not known her for very long, but she has certainly made an impression upon you. She is such an easy conversationalist, the time simply slips by when you are together. And it does not hurt, of course, that she is pretty.
I have heard it, yes, that my looks are rather appealing. My old friend was similarly complimentary.
Did you already
I
read this
cannot blame
line?
you.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I have not. I was looking at it and I was like, wait, I haven't read this one. I cannot blame you humans for being so taken with me, when my form is so very graceful. Your legs seem rather cumbersome in comparison to my smooth, sleek tail. It must be so very depressing to lumber on land as you do, living your days beneath the harsh sun and the cool, unfeeling moon. Sometimes, I rather think I pity you. But the surface is a good deal brighter than it is beneath the ocean. I will grant you that much.
You agree with the mermaid, still feeling flushed, that there are some perks of having legs. An agreement which makes the mermaid giggle.
I am certain that there are, though you cannot explore the ocean's depths as I can. I presume you've never tried it?
You shake your head no. You never thought to do so, largely because you have never been so close to the sea before. Not in all your life. You did not have much opportunity for nautical exploration in the past. You're not allowed to go anywhere then, save to the local church. It was quite a lonely existence.
Well now, that is easy. You were kind enough to give me a gift, fashioned from flowers which grow here I cannot reach, so perhaps I ought to return the favor.
The flavor? Oh, the favor? The flavor?
Yes, that is right. It would seem only fitting that I give to you something which can only be found in the ocean's depths. Perhaps we could take Perhaps we could look at it as a form of cultural exchange.
Oh no, you protest, your eyes wide. You could possibly put that much of a burden on her. You did not give her a gift after all because you wanted to receive anything in return. Anything other than friendship, that is. Her conversation is more than enough to satisfy you. You do not need any physical presence on top of that. The mermaid does not seem convinced, however, by your naysaying. She raises one eyebrow, even this gesture is performed elegantly, and then says,
If my company is all that it takes to satisfy you, then you are easy to please indeed. But please, do not rebuff me. I am offering because I wish to do this. Remember what I said. I did not say things for the sake of it.
Well, you remember if he really doesn't mind. Oh,
Of course I do not mind.
sorry.
No,
I
right
said
there.
he. I'm dumb.
But damn. I will not be very long. It will be rude to abandon my new friend in the midst of a conversation.
The mermaid turns her attention towards the clear mirror-like water which shimmers beneath the moonlight. Then she dives. Her body arches elegantly through the air, her long, slender limbs cleaving through the surface. Oh, fuck. Go back. Go back! Wary, nary of ripple. The mermaid's face is first submerged, then her torso, and at long last her tail. The water rushes forth to envelop her as though it's been waiting for her. It subsumes her. It swallows her. Then she disappears from view. The mermaid is gone, but you are still here. Well, now what are you to do? There is nothing that can be done, you suppose, save waiting. You stand there for several moments watching the black water lap against the shore. The breeze howls mournfully like a wounded animal as it buffets your hair about your face, then you are torn skirt around your legs. Time elapses, how much of it? While you stand there, fretfully feeling as ostentatious as a maple. When will the mermaid return? Will she ever return? You are starting to worry. Is that all you do? When? Look over there, by the rocks upon which the mermaid once sat. The water is rippling. It looks as though your new friend has returned. The mermaid purrs herself onto the rocks, using a surprising amount of upper body strength, and smiles at you.
I apologize for the wait. I hope I did not make you worry.
You were worrying, but you are not half as honest as the mermaid. Mermaids might be spoken as devious tricksters who lure sailors to their deaths, but they are, in actuality, very sincere. They are much more sincere than most humans. Perhaps that is why your kind fears them so. Perhaps there are a few creatures who inhabit the world whose capacity for lying is greater than your own. You tell the mermaid that you are not worrying, and she answers with a wry smile.
I am not so sure about that.
Ah, the mermaid is wilier than you were giving her credit for. She has seen straight through you.
But no matter. It took me some time, but I was finally able to retrieve for you a gift. I do not have the means to turn this into a pretty piece of jewelry, as you did with the flowers, but I wish to give it to you nonetheless.
Leo.
I do hope that you like it.
The mermaid leads forward and holds her gift out towards you. Her slender fingers unfurl about it like the petals of a flower being folded back, and... oh, what a pretty gift it is. The ocean might be dark and deep and cold and feeling, but the same cannot be said for the object which glitters upon the mermaid's palm. She has fished from the depths of the water a beautiful shell, one which shimmers prismatic colors beneath the moon's light, which, like scales, much like the scales of her tail. The shell is very pretty, and it takes your breath away. You look at the shell, worried, your teeth biting your old lower lip. That is a bad habit, you know. You'll make yourself bleed. Then ask the mermaid if this is really alright. Would a gift like this not be wasted on you?
Of course not. I want you to have the shell because it makes me think of you.
It does? How so?
I thought it should be obvious. The shell was a lovely find. As are you.
He twirls hair and kicks legs. Oh, did she just call you lovely? Surely you must have misheard her. Lesbians, you can scarcely believe
Lesbians.
it. Lesbians, it is an awful lot for you to take in, but
Why are you gawping at me like that? The wind will change, you know, and your face will be stuck like that. It would be quite a shame. You would waste your good looks, which, so made as such as yourself, would be nothing short of a tragedy.
it seems though the mermaid really does think you're pretty after all. The mermaid with her smooth skin and her fair, fair hair. You could scarcely believe it. There is something almost laughable about the mermaid's compliments. How could she call you pretty when her looks are so immediately, obviously, superior? Nope, I did not read that first one. Whoops. Tongue-tied, you look at your feet. You do not know how to reply to the mermaid. You have half a mind to refute her words, to tell her that you are not that pretty. Not really, but you fear that might look rude. You do not want to rebuff the mermaid's well wishes. There is nothing for it then, but to take the shell with the mermaid retrieved from the ocean's depths for you. You do not think that you are worthy of it, but neither do you want to refuse it. Now, oh, sorry.
Now that's a surprise.
The mermaid says, amused as you reach for the shell.
I do not think you'd be bold enough to take it, not without more coaxing from my part.
Okay. Now, okay, I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out.
You're fine. You have exceeded my expectations. What a good girl you are.
Yo, being called the good girl by Cleo, let's go, I can die happy now.
Yep.
Okay,
People
guys.
don't really ask me to call other
Okay,
people
guys, I'm
good
gonna go
girls
die
and good
now.
boys or whatever.
I'm good. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
No, that'd be bad.
Your heart flutters with the praise, and it flutters all the more when your trembling fingers brush against the mermaid's palm. She presses the shell into your skin, and your own fingers tighten about it. The shell is sharp and pointed, and it digs uncomfortably into your skin. It hurts, but there is a pleasure in the pain. This too feels like a gift from the mermaid. You do not want to spurn it. Even pain can be a precious thing when dealt by one whom you care for. You never knew that before. You hold the shell to your heart, which is beating it in a regular rhythm, and look at the mermaid. Then very softly you thank her.
It is quite alright. It seems only fair after you shared part of your world with me. I wish to share part of my world with you too.
Part of your world.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Humans cannot normally descend beneath the ocean's depths, and even if they do, they cannot remain there for very long. You are far too fragile. With that I would bring you with me to my underwater kingdom, where we might be together.
The mermaid's melodic trails.
Suffused?
With something resembling melancholia. She sighs. She shakes her head and smiles.
But this will have to do for the present. Please, take good care of that shell. Look at it
Yes.
from time to time and think of me. That would make me very happy indeed.
Hurry up and drag me to the bottom of the ocean. Where's the yandere? Hurry, kill me! Kill me! I want to die with you, or for you.
How do you know you aren't getting, like, strangled?
Because she's gonna drag me to the ocean. Duh. The days pass following. Oh, okay. Now we're getting to it. The days pass following the nightly encounter with your aquatic acquaintance with an almost intolerable slowness. You endure the hours of the sunlight as best you can by going out for a long, bracing walk amidst the heather, foraging for berries and fruits amongst the hedgerows. You even, when you have mustered up enough courage, take an old fishing line uncovered in the fisherman's cottage and try your luck by the shore. Your initial attempts at angling are without success, but as the time passes, your proficiency in the art grows. Sometime after you take up your rod, you'll find you're able to catch the odd fish here or there. Small, scrawny things mostly, but the meat goes a ways to bolstering your rudimentary appetite. You teach yourself how to remove the scales of those saltwater fish that you have captured and how to gut them. You learn, too, how to cook them over a simple fire. Sometimes you skewer these fish of yours on spikes and roast them slowly, inwards and all. You are able to sustain yourself well enough during the day, though the faint pangs of hunger you experience never quite go away. Your physical discomfort, however, is secondary when compared to your desire to visit the mermaid. Your days might be dull and dry, but your nights, comparatively, are made of magic. It is only during the night that the mermaid emerges from beneath the waves, and when she does, you hurry to her side, like a good little girl. You have never before had anybody who took so great an interest in you, not until you met the mermaid. That is why she has grown to mean. Oh, I thought she was like, that's why she's grown to be so very mean to you. And I was like, oh, okay, the mermaid's bullying her now. No, that is why she has grown to mean so very much to you. She is the first friend you've ever had. But if you do not temper your obsession accordingly, I fear she may very well be your last. You care little for the potential danger, however, which lurks beneath your interactions with the mermaid. You want only to show the mermaid how much that you value her, and you hope within time that she'll come to value you too. You keep seeing her, if you keep seeing her, surely will stop thinking of her human friend whom she lost so suddenly. That is your plan, at least. Fortunately, your self-serving wish to grow closer to the mermaid seems close to being granted. Your nightly conversations when you greet her come easily enough, the words fumbling from your mouth like thread. You have grown rather comfortable when the mermaid's company, and she yours. You must have, for it is not long after you bequeath your diadem of flowers to the mermaid that she looks at you, then posits a curious question.
I was wondering, dear one, whether you would mind indulging me. I know this might not seem like an appealing proposition, but I thought it would be remiss of me not to ask. I have seen some of your world, where I have sat on this shore for many, many nights hence, but you have seen nothing of mine. It seems unfair that I should know so many more that you, Pilot, while you know so little of my own. So, would you care to come with me, beneath the ocean's waves? There's much that I wish to show you, sights that I cannot, I fear, be accurately represented in language alone. Words can be awfully stifling when it comes to communication of experiences such as this.
It is quite the florid speech, but at the heart of it beats a simple enough request. The mermaid wishes to bring you beneath the ocean surface so that she might show you her home. You were flattered initially that the mermaid wishes to show you something so personal, but after this fluster of flattery, there comes an uncomfortable sense of unease. The mermaid might feel at home beneath the water's surface, but what of you? You are a human girl with two awkward, ungainly legs, and you are not meant to live under the sea. You frown, and mistrustfully you look at the ocean. It is late at night, as it always is when you speak to the mermaid, and the water does not look blue. It appears instead to be obsidian. The waves moan as they break against the rocks, which jut out of the shore like that of a mighty dragon's bones. They sound angry, violent almost. Salty sea sprays arcs through the air, caught in the moonlight. It shimmers, sharp as knives. Hesitantly, you take a step back. You are a little afraid of the sea. It is so restless, so deep and so all-consuming. It reminds you of a hungry monster. You have never submerged yourself beneath the ocean before. You never had the opportunity. You haven't met him yet. You haven't had the chance. The ambassador of France. You do not even know how to swim. You are fearful for your own safety, should you consent to dive beneath the undulating meniscus of the water, but...
Do not look so frightened, dear one. I will be with you, and I will not let you go. You have my word.
Shyly, you glance at the mermaid. She is still perched upon a rock, her hands folded neatly upon her. Well, she does not have a lap. Not really. You're still afraid, but the mermaid's reassurance does help. Has she not told you numerous times that she is nothing if not honest? You trust her not to break her word. She will not leave you beneath the waves, abandoning you to a cruel, lonely fate to become the food of so many fishes. Of that you are certain. That is why, despite all your misgivings, you find yourself nodding your head. If that is what she wants, then you will accompany her. You are interested, too, in what lies beneath this ocean surface out of sight.
Oh, I knew that you would agree. Thank you very much for humoring me.
Bro literally said, like, yo, this is just suffering. He's like, jump in the water, Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy.
I will endeavor to be... I'm sorry, I can't.
But Odysseus, don't you want to come with me and our daughter? Let's cut the charade, you are no wife of mine.
I have no daughter, or whatever. I will endeavor to make these next few moments the most memorable you've ever experienced. Now, would you care to come with me? I shall be your guide. The ocean's depth might be dark, but I will not let you get away from me. I promise.
The mermaid extends her hand towards you, a hand which seems to cut through the moonlight just like a blade. The moon's celestial rays play against the mermaid's upturned palm so that it shimmers. The mermaid's hair, too, is glowing, backlit by Selene's glow so that she almost looks like an angel. Her beauty is such that for a few moments you cannot do anything. Neither step towards her nor back away. You feel frozen in place, rooted in the sand like some shore-growing tree. You still do not understand why the mermaid has taken... Oh, please go back. Old adage does occur to you. You ought not to look a gift horse in the mouth, or ignore the pleas of a graceful, dignified mermaid. What the fuck? Hold on. You reach out, your arm shaking like a skinny bow of an ancient tree, and find the mermaid's hand within your own. The mermaid's fingers curl around your own, her nails, only now you notice how sharp they are, digging into your skin. But the mermaid herself looks very soft, her grip is surprisingly strong. You do not think if she willed it, you would you wouldn't be able to get away from her. Why would you want to? She does not mean you any harm.
Now, let us be on our way. There's much to see in the underwater kingdom. I cannot wait to show it to you.
The mermaid turns towards the ocean, as do you. A brief moment passes, wondering which you allow yourself to stand there. Your hand claimed by the mermaids as the wind buffets your hair and your skirts. Your skirts. Your skirts. You inhale deeply. The smell of the salt is heavy in the back of the nostrils, so much so you could choke. It is not a particularly pleasant smell, but you have grown accustomed to it after living in your tumble-down cottage by the shore. It is nostalgic, almost. Hi, Vesper! It's a Vesper! Vesper, would
Hi,
you like
Vesper.
to join us? Just for a little bit, because I think this might be it for this route. So if you wish to join us, feel free to. Let's talk. You have a vague feeling as you stand on the precipice between your world and that of your aquatic companions that you might never again be able to smell the salt in the air like this. That is just a silly supposition, though. You are being foolish. The mermaid will return you back to the surface in due course, will she not? If you will take the pain away. I am so sorry, I cannot do that. Oh god. You hope that she will. You, unlike her, cannot breathe underwater. You open your mouth meaning to ask the mermaid about this fact, but you are not afforded the opportunity to speak. The mermaid has already shifted, her fingers still twined about yours. She dives forwards, her body slicing through the surface of the water like a knife. And you, inexorably, are dragged along with her. The water rushes towards you to meet you in a sudden, shocking rush. The mermaid's descent might be graceful, but yours is anything but. What happened?
I asked if we could see the full art.
Oh, yes. There you go.
Oh, there's fish.
Fishies!
Fishy.
Do not know how to position your legs and your limbs feel awfully ungainly. The shock of the water as it touches your skin, meanwhile, is intense. You do not think that the water would be this cold.
Still there?
Yes, sorry. I got asked. My roommate asked me if I wanted tea. I was just responding. No, it's not just cold. It's freezing. It feels as though all the warmth has been sapped out of your skin. If your head was not already beneath the ocean's wave, you would gasp from it. You do not gasp, however. You cannot. You have already been submerged. Your body no longer feels as though it is your own. Your hair is unspooling beneath you like thread, and your skirt is still fluttering. Your body rocks to and fro as though being soothed in a mother's arms. It is a curious feeling. It is not wholly unpleasant. If only... Hold on. There we go. If only it were not so cold down there. Beneath the ocean's depths, you might find it relaxing. Oh, I shouted Vesper out. It is dark under the surface of the water, yes, but you have not ventured so far. Yet so very far, not yet at least, that the glow of the moon cannot penetrate its depths. Your surroundings are illuminated, though faintly, and thanks to the precious illumination, you can see the schools of fish swimming about you. Their scales all glisten as they are through the waves like rainbows. They do not look like life forms. They appear instead to your fairy-tailed addled mind to be ancient relics brought to life through some strange arcane sorcery. They are pretty. No, that word is not significant enough. They are beautiful. You do not know as you stood there. You did not know as you stood upon the shore how very full of life it was beneath the ocean water surface. You did not know either how very beautiful these aquatic denizens of the deep were. You have never seen fish like this before. Not in real life. You are perceived. Be perceived. You have memories. Vague, hazy memories of dissecting a fish once in a particularly gruesome biology
You are
lesson.
currently being perceived.
But that feels like a very long time ago. You would far rather think of your present than dwell upon the past. But the seconds pass, and as they do, the mermaid continues swimming, leading you deeper and deeper into the ocean's depths. While once you were close enough to the surface of the moon's light could slice through the waves, Now it is very dark and you can scarcely see. Your vision is beginning to flare. You feel an uncomfortable pressure weighing down in your inert body. You have descended, you realize, with a ripple of anxiety. Too deep. Humans are not meant to descend into these depths. The water, once cold, now feels freezing. It caresses every inch of your exposed flesh as it will sap what little warmth you might still possess. You shiver, and when you do this, you swear that you can hear your teeth chattering despite the water, which stops your ears. The water is stopping up your nostrils. There is so much
The
water
face
down here
changed.
at the bottom of the ocean. It is endless. What happened?
The face on the art changed.
Yeah, I saw that. The mermaid might be able to breathe underwater, but you are not so very fortunate. Your body is far less sophisticated than hers, and it requires oxygen with which to furnish your body with continuing strength, not salt water. The thought of trying to inhale the endless water which surrounds you makes you shudder. You would rather not attempt it. You do not have gills. So when will the mermaid take you back to the surface? Surely she must know that you have fast begun to near your limit. You have been under the water for too long. It is too cold, and it's so dark in any event you can't see much of anything. The joy you once felt during the underwater adventure has begun to dissipate, just like the last of oxygen you still possess. It is time to return to the surface now, but how are you to communicate this to the mermaid? You cannot speak and she is not looking at you. She's staring ahead, instead fixedly at something beyond your comprehension, something far away, perhaps in the underwater gloom that you cannot see. Not knowing what else to do, you try to pull your arm free from the mermaid's grasp, hoping that this will signal to her that she has grown too carried away in her endeavors, that she ought to cut short your expedition and return to the surface. The mermaid does not react, however, to your attempts to escape her. Her grip does not slacken as you had hoped from about your waist. In fact, it is quite the opposite. It feels as though she is gripping you more tightly than she was, as if to prevent your escape. But why would she do that? You tap on the mermaid's shoulder to get her attention, a gesture which prompts her at long last to turn. Her fair hair billows about her, suspended in the water like a shroud. Then she says in the calm, measured, incredible, reasonable voice of hers,
Yes, dear one? What is it?
if you could, you would open your mouth to reply to her, but alas, you are a human girl and not a fish. You cannot speak underwater. Any attempt to do so would accomplish not save filling your pretty little mouth with water. The mermaid really ought to have considered this before she started to ask you questions. But your comfort seems to be the last thing on the mermaid's mind. She smiles at you gently.
I understand. Being underwater for so long must be beginning to take its toll. Do your lungs feel like iron? Are they heavy?
She does understand your woes. You might not be able to speak suspended as you are in the dark, murky depths, but your communication is not wholly impossible. You nod your head empathetically, hoping that this will be enough to make your distress apparent, but
Yes, that will happen. It is a natural part, or so I've heard, of drowning. Not that I've ever had the opportunity to experience it for myself. I am incapable, you see, of meeting my demise in such a manner.
now what was that? What could she mean?
I mean
The mermaid answers.
that this was
Can she reminds?
a calculated act on my part.
Oh, she's looking to the side now.
At the lady.
Mm-hmm.
At the protagonist. There you go. Forgive me, dear one. But the moment you consented to sinking beneath the water with me, your fate was sealed. Your lungs will be flooded with water soon enough, and you will die. It is not a pretty way to go. You needn't worry about your clothes exploding and disfiguring like being eaten by fish, though. I will take very good care of it. I promise. In death, you will look lovely, almost angelic. Is that not what you always wanted?
You do not know what the mermaid You do not know what the mermaid thinks it is exactly that you want, but you think she's laboring under some severe misunderstandings. You would like to try and correct her. You do not want to die, but of course you cannot open your mouth. What a pity. Well, at least it saves me the effort of transcribing your dying pleas. I doubt that would be particularly interesting. If you want... Oh, sorry.
If you want to know why I'm doing this, then I would not mind obliging. I have no secrets to keep from you.
Other than the secret, perhaps, that upon your first meeting, she nursed within her fish's heart's desire to bring about your watery murder. You might have liked to know that before you agreed to sink beneath the ocean's surface with her.
I am only doing this because I have no choice. You're the girl I liked. After all, the one whom I adored disappeared. She went away, and I will never again afford the opportunity to see her. You remind me of that girl, though. Though you do not look much alike. You do not act very much alike either. But you are both humans who, despite your delicacies, have no shortage of tenderness. How are you kind is able to live when your lifespans are so very short, and you are susceptible to so very many diseases? It is a mystery to me. Though my lifespan far eclipses your own, and I am far sturdier, I cannot help but marvel at the tenacity of you humans. I know that if I were as fragile as you were, I would not be able to exist in this world. I would be far too afraid. I would see my own death lurking me behind every corner.
Just as you can see your own death looming before you. It is not so very far away now. You can feel it coming closer and closer. Whoops. Icy fingers around, it's cold, icy fingers around your throat.
You humans are incredible. I cannot help but respect you, weak and pitiful though you are.
She respects your tenacity so very much that she wishes to extinguish it. Delete this because that looks like a... Delete. There we go. Goodbye. She respects your tenacity so very much that she... Okay. That does not make very much sense.
Perhaps my words are confusing you, but it makes perfect sense to me at least. My beloved Corey left me. I do not know where she went, or what happened to her. Perhaps she was murdered by bandits. Perhaps she contracted a horrible disease. Perhaps she nearly fell and cracked her skull. I do not know. I will never know.
Ugh.
For many, many days and many, many nights, her disappearance tormented me. I cannot help but wonder how it came about, but there were so many possibilities I cannot imagine all of them. This thought terrified me. It still does.
Me already dead at this point, not hearing any of this shit.
No, I think you're still alive.
Nah, I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no way I'm surviving this shit. I'm dead already.
Nah, your eyes are open. You're still alive.
Nah, my eyes are stuck open. I'm dead.
You still got your shoes. You're not dead yet. That is why I'm going to take you to my underwater kingdom with me. There, we could be together forever.
Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yay,
No.
shimmy, yah.
I think we'll be able to tear us apart then.
Drinks, wa la la la.
Ba, la, la, la. I will brush your hair. I will dress you in the finest but
I did
You
not
skipped
press
it.
anything.
I will dress you in the finest pearls found from the bottom of the seabed. It will be lovely. Much, much lovelier than any sort of miserable existence you might be able to eke out above the water. In my citadel, You will never be attacked by bandits, nor ravaged by diseases. You will be quite safe. I promise.
Quite safe, yes, and quite dead too, surely.
Well, yes. That is the only unfortunate aspect of my plan.
Interesting. Hold on. What day is it? Is it the 10th or the 11th? The 11th.
The 12th.
Well, yesterday was the 11th.
E.
Okay, I'll be back for that later.
Yeah, I
She
read this one.
considers your death nothing more than a mere misfortune. The mermaid might be surprisingly cold after all. But perhaps you ought to have predicted this. She is part fish. Are fish not cold-blooded like lizards? You probably learned that at some point during biology class, but your lessons are beginning to feel very faint and far away now. Your body is beginning to fail you. You cannot take much more of this.
It is a necessary sacrifice. Though, if we are to be happy, by doing this, both our sakes. I do apologize for tricking you, but please, try to understand. I really have been lonely.
You would be more inclined to sympathize with her, perhaps, if... Oh, fuck! Stop skipping! Why? If her loneliness was not ushering in your inevitable demise. But you are too preoccupied with your dwindling reserves of oxygen to feel too much in any way of something for your captor. You could feel the pressure of the water against your eyes. They are beginning to ache. Perhaps you were crying. You do not know. The water masks much of your anguish. You have been drifting underwater for almost 3 minutes. This is a remarkable long time to go without any air. Your vision has begun to cloud. Your surroundings already dark look darker. Still unpleasant and obscure, and not at all like the paradise the mermaid promised you. The pain of being suffocated slowly is far stronger, far more oppressive than the sensation of a mermaid's hand wound tightly about your arm. Is there no escape for you? The prognosis, I'm sorry to say, is grim. Your fate, as the mermaid said, really was sealed the moment you met her, luxuriating on those rocks beneath the moonlight. But you'll forgive me, my sympathy is limited. You did bring this upon yourself, you know. You reap what you sow, and in your case, you made a series of bad decisions which led to your untimely demise. Now what do you want to do? Will you accept this fate of yours and rest in peace? Or will you try to fight against it? I accepted last time.
Yeah. You accept it, you get the achievement. And it takes you to the main menu.
That is a bit of an anticlimactic answer at this juncture in your life story, but I suppose it would be remiss of me to lecture you too much. I'm sure you are well aware of what a terrible series of decisions you have made. There is no need for me to belabor this point. That would be boorish, not to mention tedious. I am rather tired of scolding you, so instead I think I will content myself with loving you. What, you thought in your death the mermaid was the only one who would be able to coset you? I know I've said this before, but you really are naive. You cannot escape me, even if you are at the bottom of the deepest, darkest ocean. The world might have forsaken you, but I never will. I will never leave you. You'll never be lonely again. That's the next one.
Is the next one going to be the last one?
The next one should be okay. So the next one should be the castle. Is that the last one?
Yes.
Okay. Well, according to these, there are 2 more images, because if there's 2 from this one, 2 from this one.
Okay, my question is, what makes you say that there's only 6 images?
What do you mean? There's empty spaces.
Yeah.
There's 2 more, so if the next one is going to be 2, then after that there should be 2 more.
Oh, that sounds right.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that was that. Let's see.
I kept playing until I got all the achievements.
That's it. I'm looking for people to raid into.
Oh, we're raiding today?
Yeah, we're raiding today.
I need to think of a voice for the princess. That you didn't hear
what?
that? You didn't.
The what?
I need to think. No, nobody. You
The
didn't hear.
what?
You didn't hear anything.
Hmm?
No spoilers.
What? The
No
princess?
spoilers.
There's a princess?
No.
Interesting. Interesting.
No. No.
A princess, you
Ah.
say? Hmm. I'm trying to find somebody I can raid, but there's not really anybody that isn't like just super famous on my thing for some reason. Probably because none of my friends are streaming.
How about Stella Cosme?
Huh?
Or is that how you pronounce it? Stella? I think it's Stella Cosme.
Vesper, start streaming. Okay. Well,
Doesn't Vesper have an appointment today?
yeah. I'm just gonna end stream. I'm sorry, everybody. I gotta go.
Oh, no
I'm
raid.
sleepy and I gotta write in a journal. I don't have time to
Hi,
orchestrate a
Sleepy.
raid. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I'm so sorry. None of you get points. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.